Welcome to week 5, everyone. We have just week 5 and week 6 left. This class is flying by. I have to tell you, week 5 is probably my favorite week of this class because it's one of my favorite topics, which is play. This week, we're going to learn about why play is really important, learn the basics of intentional play, and a little bit about developmentally appropriate practice and how that fits with early learning environments. So this week there are a bunch of read, watch, and explore materials for you. You will see those at the bottom of the week 5 overview and learning materials. You're going to be looking at executive function, the importance of play, a really important topic considering some of the conversations that are going on right now, the idea of academics versus play, and is it really the dilemma that we think it is? You also have the Massachusetts guidelines for preschool learning experiences, and NAEYC's program standard 9, which you're going to need to be able to do your assignment this week. And you also have some videos to watch about play, positive learning environments, and early learning environments. And then for exploration, I'm linking you here to NAEYC, the developmentally appropriate practices resource. And if you are using the optional text, chapters 5, 2, and 8 would be the ones that would go along with this content. So for discussion this week, we're going to talk about the importance of play. And I want you to, based on the learning that you have done, share your thoughts about the importance of play in early childhood and how all of the research that you just looked at, the materials I gave you, and any additional research that you choose to do, how it supports your thinking. Make sure you have connections between play and using learning standards. Now, learning standards are what children should know and be able to do. And that's a little different between program standards, which is what programs need to look like. So I want you to really think about learning standards. In Connecticut, they're the Connecticut Early Learning and Development Standards. In Massachusetts, there are learning standards as well. You can feel free to look them up if you would like. But it's really just thinking about that connection between what children should know and be able to do and how you're going to get them there with play. And do you think importance for play, there's an importance of play for learning and development that you think is exhibited in early childhood classrooms, which is typically pre-K through grade 3 classrooms? And if you don't see it, or you think it's not seen as often as it should be, why do you think that is? So that's our discussion. I'm very excited about it. And also our week 5 assignment is you're going to design an early learning classroom for preschool or for kindergarten. And this is where that NAEYC standard 9 comes in. Use that as a guide. I want you to describe the physical environment and be intentional with your design. So you can either write a paper, which is probably, I guess, if that's what you're comfortable doing, I'm fine with that. But I think that people get the most out of the experience when they physically design a classroom. I've had people do it in The Sims. I've had people actually build dioramas in shoeboxes and send me pictures. I've had people just draw it on a piece of paper. And if you do draw it on a piece of paper or anything, make sure you annotate it so I know what is what. And the same thing, make sure you have some sort of narrative to go with any sort of drawings or Sims or anything like that, some sort of narrative. And then make sure that if a paper is not what you choose, that you also submit your bibliography in APA format. So what research did you use to support the design you had? And again, be creative. You can do it however you want to do it. You could go into a real classroom, I guess, and take a video and talk about how you would design things and where you would move things. That would be fine too. So let your creative juices flow and you can submit it however you would like. I always do suggest that you look at, at the rubric before you begin the assignment, just to make sure you don't miss any important points of the assignment. Otherwise, I really am looking forward to this week's discussion, and I can't wait to see your classroom designs. Take care. Have a great week. Bye-bye.